What's good YouTube, Akil here, back with another video, and today I'm actually going to be switching things up a little bit because I actually have a product review for you guys. Now, as you guys know, I don't do a ton of product reviews on this channel, but I get this question pretty often, maybe once or twice a week, and people always ask me what type of printer do I use? Do I use an inkjet printer or do I use a thermal label printer? And as of right now, I'm actually using a thermal label printer only because it's a lot faster and more efficient for my business. But I tell people all the time, especially beginners, to just use whichever type of printer fit within your budget, because I know inkjet printers are pretty cheap, but the ink can definitely get kind of pricey. But luckily I actually have a budget friendly thermal printer to share with you guys, and this one is actually the NEFLACA thermal printer, so I'll make sure I link that in the description below so you guys can check that out. And I'm definitely just gonna do kind of like a surface level review. I'll try to get kind of thorough in certain parts, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, it's just a nice, simple, clean thermal printer that definitely gets the job done. Nothing too flashy, nothing too fancy. So if you guys are interested in these type of product reviews or just videos like this that can kind of be more helpful in terms of just boosting up your eBay or Poshmark business, definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright y'all, so here's everything that comes in the box when you order the NEFLACA thermal printer, and this one is the black colorway. It actually comes in a black or a white version, and since this black version fits my office aesthetic, I decided to just go ahead with the black version. And here was the user manual. In my opinion, it's super easy, very self-explanatory. It took me less than 5 minutes to install this, and from previous experience, I've messed around with some of these other thermal printers and it took me a really long time, so definitely happy with how fast it is to install. And here was 100 of the thermal labels. It actually comes with 100, but once you scan the QR code, it takes you directly to Amazon. And as you guys can see, the labels are pretty cheap, especially for 500. And here was just a self-test guide, basically for those that may need a little more help in terms of installing it. But like I said, I'm definitely not tech savvy, and it took me 5 minutes to install. So I don't think most people would need this, but for those of you that may, struggle a little bit with technology, they got you covered with that. And here was just a driver on CD. Just some promotional materials in here as well. I think they may have some type of giveaway going on or something like that. And next, of course, was just the power cord and the USB cable, since this printer is not wireless. So like I said, it didn't take me more than 5 minutes to install this, so I'll just go into a little more detail in terms of the installation process, because as you guys can see at the very top, they basically just stuck the drivers that you'll need whether you use a Mac or a Windows. So let's just jump into the installation process really quickly. So my favorite thing about this printer so far is how easy it is to install, because I've messed around with some of these other thermal printers on the market and I had to Google the drivers and I had to go to the website and figure stuff out myself. But this was really simple, really easy. All I had to do was plug in the USB drive into my computer. And the good thing is that it even included a USB-C adapter, especially since I just picked up this M1 MacBook. I know I wouldn't even necessarily be able to use this if I didn't have that dongle. So this was just a really nice touch. But if you guys are using older computers and stuff like that, you don't even need this USB-C adapter, but I figured it was still a nice touch. So once your printer is actually installed into your computer, you just need to go ahead and add it. Really quick, really easy. You just have to add the NEFLACA in there. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't using a DYMO, this would probably already have been added, but it is what it is. Just another quick, simple step. So I'm just going to go ahead and do like a sample print just so you guys can see how fast this thing actually prints the labels out. I'm actually going to show it to you guys twice because I actually missed it the first time. But really quick, you're just going to have to change the destination to the NEFLACA printer. I was currently using the DYMO, but like I told you guys before, I'm more than likely going to go ahead and make the switch to the NEFLACA printer. So let me just show you guys really quickly. See how fast that was? Let me just do that one more time because I definitely missed it the very first time I tried recording this. And there you have it. Alright y'all, so final thoughts in terms of the NEFLACA thermal printer. I actually really do like this one. I like the fact that it's nice and compact and it has more of like a modern design compared to my older printer. And the other big thing that I like about this is the fact that the labels are so cheap. I literally just bought some labels for my DYMO maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I spent just around 50 or 60 bucks for about 440 labels. And as I showed you guys earlier, it's only $16.99 with an additional coupon for 500 labels. label. So that's more of enough reasons for me to go ahead and make the switch, because I'm going to be able to save some money in the long run, and I'm always having to spend money on shipping supplies and shipping labels and stuff like that. So anywhere where I can save a little bit of money, I'm always going to go ahead and do that. And the funny thing is, I remember purchasing my original thermal printer a couple years ago. I bought it on eBay, and I think it was an open box, and I think I spent maybe $110 or $120 on that. And ever since then, DYMO 4XL printers have skyrocketed in price. They're basically selling for double brand new right now on Amazon. I think they're going for like $250 or $260, and if you find one used on eBay, you can get it for right around maybe $180 or $190. So definitely still super expensive, but I'm just gonna go ahead and sell my DYMO since I'm not gonna be using that one anymore. But if there's anything that I may have missed in terms of the review for this printer, definitely drop that in the comment section below and let me know what your overall thoughts are on this printer. I definitely want to hear from you guys. And if you guys haven't already, make sure that you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
For the winner, cause you felt like you was losing, only for the winner. Mood just to keep from cooling, like only for the winner, only for the winner, only for the winner. Boy, my heart is cold, and I'm too cool to sweat it. I should've never offered it. I'm tight and now I'm off this shit.